Hey again, my friends. It seems like so many people center their fun time around drinking. How can I connect with them when I'm not really into that scene? Oof. This is a tricky one. I do think that our society in general probably has a pretty unhealthy relationship with alcohol, and drunk people aren't always all that fun when you're the sober one in the room. I know some people would disagree and say no, they're actually hilarious, but I'm sympathetic if you're feeling like, I don't really enjoy bars. I don't really enjoy the way people behave when they're intoxicated. I'm not about any of that. So I would say don't pressure yourself to be a part of that scene. Even though, excessive drinking is prevalent in our society, there are lots of people who drink responsibly or hardly drink at all. So it may be time to make some new friends. That may be a lot more beneficial to you than always putting yourself in situations that don't feel that comfortable. I don't think you should pressure yourself to go into a scene that really doesn't feel like your scene and be like, okay, but I'm still gonna, find a way to make this awesome. If you can, then great. In general, letting go of expectations is a big part of this. Just being curious, just finding out. That's the most exciting way to do any aspect of life, but you don't have to do it in this case. You're absolutely okay with saying, hey, I'm going to invite you all to do this other thing that doesn't involve drinking, or we're going to try to connect one-on-one over a game or a conversation or over some other non-drinking thing. And if the people in your world can't seem to do that either, then again, it's probably just time to find some new people, some people that find value the same places that you find value. That's what's really important, right? So if people are making you feel kind of like an outsider, then maybe those aren't your people. So that's kind of what I'm thinking when I think about this question. So life is really fun. We shouldn't require a substance to have fun. That doesn't mean that like drinking is evil and you should never do it or something. But at the end of the day, like we should be able to enjoy our existence without having to do something like that. So I appreciate you asking. I'm sure there's some good tips from our viewers. I hope you'll share those in the comments down below. And I look forward to seeing you next time.